I'm Tia. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if this is your first time here. I'm glad that you could stop by and join me in checking out what books I got during the month of December. So most of these are actually books that I got for Christmas, or my wedding anniversary is in December, and my husband always buys me a ton of books off my wish list. So a lot of these came from him, and then the rest are from like Christmas money that I got from other relatives. And so a lot of these are actually series, so I won't, books in series, so I won't have a lot to say about them. So let's just jump into it. Okay, the first one is K is for Killer by Sue Grafton. This is part of the Kinsey Millhone detective mystery series. I have actually read A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I think. So I'm trying to collect the rest of the series so that I can continue on with them in 2023. Okay, then I got Against the Claw. This is the second in the Lobster Shack mystery series. It's a series by Sherry Randall. I do already own the first one of these, so hopefully I like it because now I have the second one as well. This is Con Carnage, the first in the chili cook-off mystery series by Kylie Logan. Okay, so I don't really know much about this, but I love a good chili cook-off, and I love the title, Con Carnage. I think that's hilarious, and I can't wait to read this. I don't know if it's gonna be cheesy or if it's gonna be wonderful, but I'm gonna find out. I got Well Traveled by Jen DeLuca. This is the fourth in this series. I think it's called the Well Met series. I have read the first one, and I do own 2 and 3, but I haven't read them yet. I do plan on it. I'm hoping to make progress in this series this year. We'll see how that goes. I got The Dead Zone by Stephen King. I think this is about a man who was in an accident. He had like a head injury, and now he has visions of the future. Is that right? I don't know. I know there's a TV show that starred Anthony Michael Hall, right? And I think I might have seen a couple episodes of that, but that was many years ago. But anyway, I've heard this is one of Stephen King's really, one of his best books. I think a lot of people love this book. So anyway, am I going to get to this in 2023? We'll have to wait and see. But anyway, I got it for Christmas this year. Then I have Lessons in Chemistry by Bonnie. I don't know how to say her last name. I'm sorry. I should have looked it up. But this book has been everywhere this year. It was a Good Morning America book club pick. I think that this is a women's fiction book that takes place in the 60s. I think there might be a little bit of a romance, but I don't think it's like romance centric. I think it's a woman who is a scientist, right? And it follows her life, and I've heard good things about it. And it's been everywhere, and I definitely wanted to know what all of the hype was. So my husband got me this one for Christmas as well. The last book in the Tales of the Haunted Mansion series, this is Volume 4, Memento Mori. And so this is a series of books that's kind of based around the Haunted Mansion ride at Disney World and Disneyland, which is one of my favorite rides, and I really enjoyed the first 2 books in this series. I still have the third one to read, and then this will be the last one. So I wanted to go ahead and have this. My husband got it for me. It's been on my wish list. So anyway, I'm gonna read this in 2023. Then I got this middle grade book called Restart by Gordon Corman. So this is about a young boy who falls off the roof and then basically can't remember anything. He knows his name and who he is, or he knows that what his name is, but he doesn't really know who that person is. He doesn't remember anything about his life. And so he's basically starting over. He's going back to school, and he doesn't know who his friends were or what kind of person he was. And so it's basically a restart. I've heard good things about this author, and I can't wait to read this one. I got the first in the, what is the name of this series? Farm to Table mystery series. This one is called Farm to Trouble by Amanda Flowers. I have heard good things about Amanda Flower, and I have not read any of her stuff yet, even though I think I have the first in 3 different of her mystery series. Oh, that's bad, isn't it? But anyway, I'm going to try her this year at some point, and I'm not sure which one to start with. If I have this one, I have some of the Amish candy shop, I think, and oh, another one I can't remember. But anyway, let me know if you read Amanda Flower, where you think I should start. Okay, then I got the second in the Vanderbeakers series. This is the Vanderbeakers and the Hidden Garden. And there was just a really loud explosion. Did you hear that? I don't know if someone's still shooting off fireworks or what, but anyway. This is by Karina Janglosser. I read the first one of these in December and loved it, and so I wanted to go ahead and get the second one and read it as soon as I can. And then I got Kane's Jawbone with some Christmas money. This has been a book that I have been intrigued by for quite some time. I don't remember when I first heard about this. When did this even originally be published? Ooh. This is like a mystery book where you essentially, you cut out all the pages. It has all these like cut marks in there because they're printed out of order. And this has 6 murder mysteries, I think, in it. 6 people that have been murdered. Is that right? Yes, 6 murder victims. So you cut the pages apart and then you have to read them and rearrange them in the correct order so that you can reveal all of the mysteries and who did it. And it says on the back that only 3 puzzlers have ever solved the mystery of Kane's Jawbone. I wonder if that could possibly be correct. I don't know. It looks like once you figure out what your guess is, there's like a page in here where you can write your answers, like how you think the pages should be printed, and then you mail it in, or you could email it as well. Oh, the competition's already closed, but I wonder if they would tell you what the correct answer is, because I mean, I feel like once I got it figured out, I'd need to know what the correct answer was, right? This looks like it was a crowdsourced book originally. Anyway, I think this might drive me batty, but I can't wait to try it out. Maybe my husband will do it with me. This sounds like a really fun concept. So I'm excited about this for sure. I got some more sequels. This is a dangerous collaboration by Deanna Raybourn. This is 5 or 6 in the Veronica Speedwell mystery series. I've been collecting these books for years now, but I haven't started the series yet. I know that's really not a smart thing to probably be doing, but I have read a different book by Deanna Raybourn that I really enjoyed. So I have high hopes for this. It's a historical mystery series set during the Victorian era, I believe. And I've heard nothing but great things about this series. My problem is that I'm in the middle of so many other series. I'm kind of hesitant to start any more right now until I get some completed. So maybe when I get a few other mystery series taken care of, then I can start this one. There's so many mystery series that I want to read, including this one that I'm about to show you right here. I think this is the 6th book in this series, the Corman Strike series. This is the Ink Black Heart by Robert Galbraith. Look how big this book is. This is a surprise to me. Why is this so big? Anyway, this is a mystery series that I have been collecting since they started coming out. And I got this for Christmas from my husband, and I haven't read even the first book. So I certainly hope I like these because I got them all and I'm gonna read them. Okay, this is a sequel that I have read the other ones in the series. This is Sweep With Me by Alona Andrews. This one is 4.5. So my husband also ordered me number 4 in the series, but it got lost. Several books that we ordered this Christmas season got lost, and they're supposedly sending us a replacement, but that one hasn't gotten here either. So I don't know. Anyway, this is a sci-fi urban fantasy type book. It's part of the Innkeeper Chronicles about this woman who runs an inn for alien beings, and I really enjoyed 1 through 3, and I'm planning on finishing this series this year. I got Mum's the Word by Kate Collins. This is the first in a mystery series called the Flower Shop Mystery Series. So obviously it's about this woman who runs a flower shop, and I think that this was actually made into a TV series on, I can't remember if it was Hallmark or Lifetime, but I've heard good things about that TV show as well. So I would definitely like to check the book and the series, the TV series out when I get a chance. Then I got Clammed Up. This is the first in the main Clam Bake Mystery series by Barbara Ross. Yeah, I don't really know. I think I get sucked in by the covers and the catchy titles. Plus, I mean, who doesn't like clams and lobsters? And I got 4 books in the Noodle Shop mystery series by Vivian Chin. I already owned the first one, and this is one that I hope I love this series. Obviously I'm anticipating that I am going to. That's why I have gone ahead and got so many of them, but yeah. Anyway, I got Egg Drop Dead. I don't know what order these go in. Wonton Terror, Murder Lo Mein, and Dim Sum of All Fears. I love these covers and I love these titles. So this series is about a woman who has returned back to her hometown, and she is working in her family's noodle shop. And I think, you know, in the first one, someone turns up dead in their shop. And yeah, I can't wait to start this series. I hope I can read all of those this year. Some more mystery series that I got the first in is I got Geared for the Grave. This is a psychopath mystery series by Duffy Brown, and I have not come across any other cozy mystery series that are focused around like this bicycle cycling theme. And so I think that's why I just was like, man, I've got to check this one out. It seems very unique. And so we'll see. It may not end up being good, but we'll see. I got the first one. Then I got the Moonshine Shack Murder by Diane Kelly. This is the first in the Southern Homebrew mystery. This is another one that I thought was really unique. I think this takes place in Tennessee, and it follows, you know, a family who makes moonshine. Then the second in the Amish candy shop series, Lethal Licorice by Amanda Flower. I already owned the first one and went ahead and got the second one in case I got going and, you know, needed to. I don't know. I felt like part of me obviously got several first books in a series, but then part of me was like, well, you should probably use your Christmas money to buy like the second book in a series instead of just constantly buying new series. You need to continue in other series that you already own. I don't know what my logic is. Don't listen to me. Second in a series, this is Gone for Gouda, a cheese shop mystery by Karina Moss. I'm a sucker for cheese, and I gotta read this ASAP. I got Ravished by Amanda Quick. This one is a historical romance novel. I've heard great things about Amanda Quick, and this book in particular is one that I've heard a lot of people praise, and so I want to give her a try, and I would like to start here. Okay, then I got Buttercream Bump Off by Jen McKinley. This is the second in the Cupcake Bakery mystery series. There's actually a group of cozy mystery readers. I think I'm not sure if the host has a channel or if it's just completely on Discord. But anyway, they are reading all of Jen McKinley's books in 2023. I think she has 2 cozy mystery series, or is it 3? I'm not sure. But they are reading the first 2 in this series in January, and I'm planning on joining them for that. And if I enjoy these 2 books, then I will go ahead and buy the next 2 for February. We will see how it goes. I'm intrigued by the series, and I think all the covers are really cute, and who doesn't love cupcakes? So we'll see how it goes. A Wizard's Guide to Defensive Baking by T. Kingfisher. So I feel like T. Kingfisher has been on a lot of people's channels this year. I've heard her books praised a lot lately, especially her adult horror novels. I have seen this one around a couple of times, but not talked about nearly as much. But the reason why I decided to pick this one up was because this is a middle grade / young adult novel. It's following a 14-year-old. Sounded like something that I would like, as well as my older 2 daughters would probably enjoy. So I'm hoping I can read this one soon and then be able to recommend it to them. We'll see how that goes. I picked up When in Rome by Sarah Adams. This one I think is a contemporary romance, maybe a rom-com. I really need some rom-com in my life, honestly. I think this is about a chef, and I really don't know anything else about it. I just heard that Sarah Adams is a good author and that I should check her out. So I'm gonna check her out. I got The Kindred Spirit Supper Club by Amy E. Reichart. I don't know anything about this. I think it's a women's fiction. And then I have It Happened One Summer by Tessa Bailey. I feel like I have rebelled against this book for 2 years, right? Wasn't this the best of romance in 2021? And I was just like, no, that doesn't sound interesting to me. Yeah, but this year I heard a review of this book that just sent me over the edge and was like, well, maybe that is a good book. Oh, I have to try it. So I finally caved to the hype and picked up this book. It's a contemporary romance, and I don't know. I'm a little bit leery of it because for so long I felt like it wouldn't be my thing, but so many people have said such great things about this book that I just finally decided that I have to see what the hype is all about. Okay, and then the last one is The Things We Cannot Say by Kelly Rimmer. So this one I got specifically because of a recommendation from Caitlin Loves Books on Instagram. I had asked like if anyone had any recommendations for me to read in 2023, and I only got 2 recommendations out of that. And so I decided to get this one. It sounded really interesting, and Caitlin really praised Kelly Rimmer, and she said that out of all the ones that she had read that she would recommend this one. So I'm going to try this one, and if I love this one, then I can read more of Kelly Rimmer's backlist. But Caitlin really made her sound like a great author, and this book in particular sound like a great read. So I went ahead and grabbed it, and thank you if you are watching this, Caitlin, for the recommendation. Okay, those are the books that I have acquired during the month of December. Please let me know in the comments if you have read any of them and what your thoughts about them are. I would love to hear about any books that you got in December, ones that you are in particular, ones that you are excited to read in particular that you acquired in December. Please let me know that down below. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're all doing well, and I will see you next time. Bye.